Yeah, what a wonderful day. We are here again at the Truth Next podcast. Today we'll be talking about something very interesting. Something we go actually suit our body. That'll be one of the things we're going to talk about today. And I'm very glad to announce to you today that I have a very wonderful friend of mine, a brother, a very wonderful guest I have been waiting to have on this show. And it's not that person than the person of Sir F.S. Okabo. Sir, we welcome you today for coming here. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
How was your trip down here?
It was easy. And
Wow.
it went well. Thank you,
Wow,
sir.
that's wonderful. So today we'll be talking about the lifestyle of a Christian brother, how a Christian brother should behave. How do we recognize a Christian brother if you see them for road? How you want actually to know them? So, Sir FX, this Christian brother I want to talk about, the Christian brother, this person na child of God, na Christian brother, now brother when they serve God. How should they behave? How they want to behave for area?
Okay, first of all, I want to say thank you, my brother, for having me in this show. And first of all, the first question should be, who is a Christian? Who is a Christian? Now, if we should ask that question and we should give the answer, a Christian is one who behaves like Christ. Now, Bible says the first place that the disciples of Jesus were first called Christian was in Antioch, in the book of Acts. You understand? And then the reason the people called them Christians was because they saw their attitudes, they saw their lifestyle, and that was why they were called Christian.
Wow, wow.
So a Christian brother has a certain way to live. And if we are to follow it biblically, it is the ways at which Jesus has commanded us to live.
Wow. The reason I actually asked this question today is because of there's actually a very big chaos on the internet space currently.
Yes, sir.
There's a big chaos of this our brother who is a music artist, the person of ebuka songs.
Okay.
So the chaos is everywhere, and I was beginning to ask myself, is it a father in faith said the attitude in which he showcased was bad? It's not supposed. If he it's like they're now mocking Christianity. I don't know. What's your point about that? How do you see that?
Okay, I'm going to say this. I saw that video trend. I think I haven't talked about it on my platform on Facebook. I didn't do much, but what I want to say about that is that now, first of all, let's talk from the angle of the pastor that was correcting him, his father, that was correcting ebuka son. Now, you see, in this our generation, there are some set of soldiers that God is raising. There are new sets of soldiers that God is raising.
Okay.
And sometimes, even the so-called fathers who are praying and saying God are raising men, reminding us every day that God are raising new men for a new generation.
Yes.
Some of them don't even know the means at which God are raising them.
Okay.
I am not against ebuka son going live on TikTok or his platform with Bella. It is his platform.
Okay.
But then putting it on the internet, there are some casual meetings we can have with some persons, and we just do video and do some things. But putting it on the internet, to me, with his personality in the society and his reputation, I feel that he shouldn't have gone that far. And then the mistake has been made. It's okay. Bringing correction. Now you see, when we talk about Christian earlier on, now you see, if as a Christian, there's a way you should correct.
Yes. That's true. That's true.
As a Christian, there's a way, if you want to give a correction to somebody, if the person is higher than you in terms of spiritual authority,
Yes.
there's a way you should correct the person. If the person is also lower than you in terms of spiritual sensitivity and
Yes,
understanding, there's a way you also correct the person.
Yes.
Why? So that the person will not feel rejected. Now, most of the times, the way we receive corrections from so-called fathers, sometimes you just feel like, if this thing,
It be like say the verse for me.
you get my point? So, correcting somebody is not the issue. But then, for that part, I won't talk much because I don't understand the reason why all your videos are on correcting. You understand? Let's not
Okay.
talk about that.
Okay.
Is that a ministry of its own?
Okay, that's true because I noticed that I also saw a video of him also correcting so many
And it
other
has been
persons.
rampant on the social media
But
platform.
I was finding something challenging recently that even when that correction came up, I noticed that a Buka song started reacting back and talking back. So I want to bring it down to the layman's ideology now, or to everybody's understanding. If, for example, that a Buka song, father, biological father, decide to say what that man say, will you think a Buka song will react the way he reacted?
On the normal, he will never react rather the way he reacted if it was to be his biological father. But I believe I watched the video when Ebuka song was responding.
Yes.
From the facial expression, I feel he was angry.
Yes. It was being emotional.
He was so emotional in that video.
Yes.
Yeah. If you want to see, that's why I often tell people that sometimes just understand the place that God has called you into.
Wow.
I tell people anytime, any man that is still existing on this earth, you're on a mission.
Exactly.
But when we say we're on a mission, it doesn't necessarily mean that you must be a pastor or it has to do with the pulpit. You understand? So if you understand your own place, you understand that in your own place you can also make errors.
Yeah.
And that's why we are bound to be corrected by elders. You know, there's a popular saying that says, what elders see.
Yes, while lying down,
Lying
when
down,
you climb an ebuka tree.
Yes, you understand. But then the midst at which you bring the correction is what matters. That correction from that father was a strong one. And every normal human being, even if you have made an error, you see, we're in a generation whereby, in this our present generation, in this Christian race, being a Christian, going to church, you see, everybody has something to say.
Yes, everybody has.
Especially when it has to do with a Christian,
yes,
or a pastor.
Yes, everybody has.
Or that person that has a high reputation in society that everybody looking up to.
Yes.
That everybody has something to say. So if that man was to be Ebuka Song's biological father, first, I'm not sure his father will go on the social media
on the
platform
internet to say such a thing. Yes, that's something.
You call it to order. Bible says, "Come, let us reason together." If Ebuka Song was to be called into a room to be corrected and say, "This thing you did, we know you have posted it us. We will really appreciate if you can drop this video because of what you stand for and the damage this might cause to the body that you represent." I believe it would have gone rampant to this extent.
But let me quickly move to the aspect of Pela. We all know that Pela most times is a kind of person that, will I say, mock people, because so many Christians were seeing Pela as he was mocking the finished work of Christ. In the sense that I was on the internet one day, I saw Pela calling graduates, people with masters and BSc, and started interviewing the hello, what's your name? So I felt that, okay, since he called them and started using, like, intimidating them, people with BSc, you were questioning them in such a manner. And I saw a lady also coming online and was complaining that how will Pela do this, and it was being employed by someone else.
Yes.
A person of MC
Bakari.
So he was employed by such a person. So me now seeing Ebuka Song doing that video with somebody that mocks people, don't you see anything wrong with that?
The truth is, if we are to look at it from the spiritual aspect, it is wrong.
Okay.
I had no issue with the video until I saw the part where Pela was speaking in tongues.
Yes.
That was the part that I felt was wrong.
Yeah, the part shocked me, sir. Was speaking the tongues of Ebuka Song.
If you guys are in your parlor, you came to visit, is your friend.
Yes.
You don't need to
be putting it online.
When I do video, no wahala, okay. Your friend come your house, even if he's not the gospel person.
Yes.
He's also a personality that is recognized already in the country as a celebrity. Let's put it that way. You understand my point?
Yeah.
So he came to your house, no wahala, una chill. hang out, spend time together. But as a man who is spiritually inclined and understands spiritual things, with your level or with the level at which you represent in the society, I don't think there was need for you posting that video online. Even if you post pictures, say, picture cannot tell anything what you discuss or what's happening.
We are there.
We are just there.
Yeah.
Bella came to my house. If it was picture he posted, Bella came to my house, we hung out together. We will have good comments for him.
Yes, that settles it.
We have good comments for him. We are moving with these guys, if at all.
Yes.
Somehow, somewhere along the line, God can move him.
Yes, that's true.
God not a cash person was.
Yes, that's
it's a gradual process. The Holy Spirit is the one to do the conviction. But bringing that video
online.
Maybe I started speaking in tongues. That was when I said, oh no.
Pala they speak in tongues.
Pala they speak in tongues.
The thing shocked me. And
I think that part is the reason why everyone with their own opinion, I feel that they see the reason to tell ebuka or correct ebuka song, whosoever have corrected him.
Yes.
Another father also thought about it. I think that father said he has actually at a certain time when he encountered ebuka song, he gave him a prophecy regarding to stuff like this. I don't know if you understand. If you saw that video too.
Yeah, I saw it.
You saw the video.
Yeah.
Can't remember his name. So you see, if it had been just a picture, we wouldn't have had the drag. But putting a video is not so the problem. But that clip, there are some Christians who still don't speak in tongues today. Because why? They've not received the baptism of the Holy Spirit. Not for Pella.
It's just as if we are not saying that Pella just received that baptism there immediately.
You didn't tell us you preached the gospel to him.
Yes. That's how they see
he just that was where it went bad, honestly. So you understand? So
and also I saw so many fathers, they were like it looks like fathers were now attacking each other concerning that same issue. Then I was now wondering what was actually going on. Because in this Christian race, most of the time, some people will say, know God for yourself. Just be the God for yourself.
I'm one of those people that
be the God for yourself. Because most of the times, I will see this one is saying, is he. The next father is saying, no, not be A, not B. Then the next father is saying, not C. Because some were saying that what ebuka song did was not bad. That nothing is wrong there. They have killed so many, they want to kill this one. I don't know if they're actually killing people. So they want to kill this one. So I also saw that I was not, is there anything happening? So don't you feel that all these fathers, they have some misunderstanding among themselves, or they are trying to deceive and confuse us?
On that ground of fathers. Now, who is a father? A father is one who takes responsibility of a particular person. Let me just use that layman language.
Yes.
Be it biological, spiritual, political, or otherwise. Now, it has come to the extent in our country, I don't know about other countries, that somebody can come online and preach a message like this. A father,
yes,
in this, which everybody knows. And another top father will come and tell you, this message this person preached,
na bad one.
Go on, correct her.
Not
sharp. So sometimes when you see those things, you begin to ask yourself, is this really the gospel that Jesus Christ died for? One time I heard someone carry one go station at this state.
They arrest themselves now, no matter.
So what? Now my question is, if this is the reason that Jesus died, then it's not, how will I put it now? It's not proper. Then let everybody close their churches.
No rest.
I was talking with somebody, and I told the person, if only the government can actually do it. I don't know if the government have the power. That there should be those days when we are growing up, those days, in the days of old, in a big community, you see one cathedral.
That everybody will go to.
That everybody in that community are worshiping.
Yes.
Your family member when the next neighboring community, if even they come, if that community never get cathedral, you understand?
Yes.
Those days it was like that. But now you can walk in one street and you see 5 buildings of a church.